Hi there, it's Jonathan, your gardener. It's Latham Lodge. I'm just going through to give a bit of an update today. So here we go. Unfortunately, that's not doing so good. I may move that again just to try to get it a bit better. Put this old bird bath down here. I'm going to plant up around it and maybe put a plant in the top of it. So we'll see how that goes. The fern's doing quite well. I've got some other little plants here which were just a bit too much in the sun, so I'm hoping they'll survive in that spot. These seem to be doing absolutely fantastic. Very happy with them. So they look almost like they could do with being in a bigger pot, so I might have a think about that. This is a cutting off of one of the trees in the garden, well, big shrub, so hopefully that'll be all right. I brought in this fern from home, and I've got some other plants in here at the moment, so that's that. Let's carry on down here. I got a garden vac blower thing, but it's got a cable on it. We're looking to try to change that in for a different one, which will help just to blow this stuff off of here. I start to gather up all various bits of garden stuff, which I'll stow around the back here once I finish that. I'm getting rid of the rubbish where I can. I'm going to probably do a dump run. I may be working on this gate over the weekend to just close off this area here, and then I'll focus on tidying up this bit here. I've got lots of stuff to get rid of around the back here. It's been my sort of dumping zone, unfortunately. We'll see how it goes today. I'm going to try to take some cuttings off of these as well, see if I can. I think it's the false castor oil plant, so we'll see how that goes. I've been told you can do that. I've got some rooting compound of that. That's going to go in the bag and be dumped, I think. I'm going to put some bulbs in pots in here, just out the way, just so that they're in the garden to get watered in the meantime. Potting shed's a little bit untidy at the moment. I'm going to have to tidy that up the next few days. We're getting almost the flowers out, as I said in my last video, on the sunflowers, so not quite there yet, but I think it's coming. We put a bit of tomato plant feed on those because they seem to be doing a bit better now. We've got these lovely cornflowers which are coming up nice. Though I think next year I'm not going to buy this seed packet because it's all a bit stringy. It's fine in the garden area here, but probably not. I've still got a few of them left over for next year. I'll probably plant them in this corner here. I put some of the other plants in the ground, try to keep them alive. Strawberries have all gone and fuchsia's gone over, but I'm starting, as I say, to do runners on here, and I shall just probably stick them along the edge here, just to sit there until the weather changes, and then I'll put them in the summer house. We've got a chilli plant, beginning to see some chilli buds there, I think, so that's good. All this lot's very recently planted, but look, my runner bean tower is complete there, so quite pleased with that. Ray, the maintenance chap, again, he helped me because he said dig a trench around in the middle, and then you can water into that and it will help it get to the roots, so that's been done. Onions are a little bit weedy at the moment, but hopefully they'll start to come on soon. Beetroot starting to come up, cabbage and some more onions. Lettuces, I think they're all right, so they just needed watering. Sweet corn, and I feel like that's going to be a really good crop of stuff. These potato plants, I'm going to get some old bags for life and turn them inside out and probably plant in them, I think, just to give a bit of room for the plants to develop. I've collected some of the seed off this plant, and I can probably do a bit more when I get a chance, and I'm just going to bag it up for next year and try to identify what it is that I've got there. A few more runners here, and carrots, and then I've potted up all these plants here. There's some hebes, there's honeysuckle, periwinkle, a few lavender here, and the radishes have got no proper radishes on them. I think I put them in too small a container, but live and learn with that one. The buddleia, which I wanted for the butterflies, it's flowering, but it looks a bit sickly. I'm going to have to look into that, see if I can figure out what to do there. And then we've got more pepper plants than I possibly know what to do with, so I'll have to think about that. Sweet peas are starting to come up. I've got a few more runner beans and pansies are coming up, and I've planted on some of the peppers. I've still got 3 of those bamboos left, so that'll be the climbing frame for the sweet peas when I get a chance, and maybe I'll do them with the runners. I took the hebes out of the pot, and I've just left the hydrangea on its own in the pot there, so that's done. Now, tried the apples, they're pretty grim. I think they need a bit more before they start to be any good. We are seeing a massive amount of these plums, which I have stuck in a basket for the staff in the staff room and said help yourself. All these are drying out now. They do seem to have seed heads on them, so I'm going to try to gather the seeds on that. This eventually, I think I might move that round to the side because it is also rock plants. We've got a sunflower flowers. Look at that. Oh, great. All right, happy with that. That's quite nice. We've got some small apples on this tree over here. I don't think there's anything yet that's going to be edible. The plums over here are looking good, but as you saw the other day with my last video, I really didn't like them at all, so don't know about that really. Got a little bit of black spot in some of these rows. Yeah, get rid of that. We're getting a lot of laurel leaves, and Ray was talking about getting the ladder out and trying to cut this back a bit, which would take a bit off of it. The neighbours here have got a blackberry bush or bramble bush over the back here, and I've grabbed what I can off of there to save them from going to waste, and again put them in the staff room. We're getting to get the tomatoes. We're getting some yellow. I don't know whether you can pick that up on there. They're yellow tomatoes, so they should be quite good. And that is, I think, about it at the moment today. So I'll probably be back again over the next couple of days. I'm just going to water and do a few little jobs. But you know, very pleased with my veg pot. I think that's coming up quite nice. Okay, great. Have a nice day. Bye.